Reporting live from Uranus because Tushy is out of this world. Hey everyone, it's Carrie, and today I'm going to chat with you about the differences between the TUSHY Bidet Classic and the TUSHY Bidet Spa and when you would want to use either of these, and also some of the requirements that are needed in order to install them both. The main difference between the TUSHY Bidet Classic and the TUSHY Bidet Spa is temperature of the water that comes out to wash your booty. So the TUSHY Classic, it only has one single temperature, and it's just the room temperature water, the temperature of the water that comes directly from your wall. And with the TUSHY Spa, you have options. So not only can you use the room temperature water, but you can also have warm water to wash your booty. I feel a burp coming. The other differences between the TUSHY Spa and the TUSHY Classic is that the TUSHY Spa takes just a little bit longer to install simply because there's a few more steps. And lastly, the TUSHY Spa requires you to have a sink relatively close to the toilet in order to use both the warm water and the room temperature water features.
Also, both the Classic and Spa bidets come in a variety of colors and knob combos.
We get asked this question a lot. When should I buy the TUSHY Classic and when should I buy the TUSHY Spa? So as this name suggests, the TUSHY Classic is a classic and it works for 99% of all pooping situations. Because the main difference between these two bidets is the temperature control and that you have the option to wash with warm water, then if you live in a place where it's below freezing for multiple months at a time, like Alaska or Michigan, you should probably try to get the TUSHY Spa if your sink situation allows it, because you're probably very cold most of the time, and just having warm water wash your booty after you poop probably just feels really, really good. I live here in Denver, Colorado, and Denver gets its fair share of sun and its snow and everything in between, but most days the room temperature water of the TUSHY Classic does the job perfectly. If you are one that just enjoys a warm water bidet and you prefer the feeling of warm water to wash your booty, this is definitely an option for you. And lastly, the TUSHY Spa is for you if your sink is relatively close to your toilet. In order to install the TUSHY Spa and also to use both of the temperatures when washing your butt, room temperature water or warm water, you have to be near a sink. Well, relatively near a sink. And what I mean by relatively near a sink is around less than 8 feet from your sink. So that your TUSHY kit comes with this hose right here, and this is the mini adapter that connects to your hot water source from underneath the sink, and that's what supplies your warm water to your TUSHY Spa. And so because this hose is around 9 feet in length, we suggest that your sink is less than 8 feet in length from your toilet so that there's adequate hose to connect the water. But also, if you really wanted to, you could purchase your own hose and cut it however long that you want. So what does the room temperature water feel like on your anus? Great question. And I'm gonna try my very best to describe it. The room temperature water is very refreshing and super awakening, and it kind of makes you go woo, but like in a really positive way, not like a bad woo. So there's not even a bad woo. I don't think there's such thing as a bad woo. But another way I'd like to describe it is if you're in a super cozy room and you are about to walk outside and the gust of the cool mountain air like hits your face and you just feel alive. That's how I describe it. I'm about to get a little personal here. So I love spicy food and I love hot sauce, and I literally put Tabasco on everything, and like this is actually my half gallon of Tabasco sauce. And so this means I have a lot of spicy shits. And if you also are a spicy lover, then you know what that means. And so what I love about the TUSHY Classic and how that room temperature water feels is if this is a fire and you're having a spicy poop, then the room temperature water puts it out.
What does a TUSHY Classic feel like with no temperature control? I answer your question with another question. What does washing your hands with room temperature water feel like? Feels like good, clean water. First going in, maybe I'd say it feels like a good thriller, like a good film. Because you're not sure what's gonna happen, but dang, there's just enough pressure throughout the whole thing. And if it's good enough of a thriller, like a M. Night Shyamalan film, it's clean, it's good, it's fun, and the best thing is you want to do it again. I could explain it with more words or images, but maybe I'll just explain it with a green thumb. We're switching tushies. We're going to a spa.
So how does the warm water tushy feel? The warm water is much more like a warm shower on your butthole. And simply because the warm water is closer to your body temperature, it does feel more normal, and there's not that woo feeling like I talked about earlier with the Classic. But I also really like to use the warm water, especially when I'm on my period, to wash my lady parts when things just get a little bit messy.
I'm gonna try to connect some dots. Sometimes your muscles are too tight. You know, from hitting the gym, from straining, etc. But maybe also just from trying to complete an elimination. So your rectum is a muscle, and when that muscle strains, just like any muscle, you're going to apply heat to help relax the muscle. So I like to use the warm water on the tushy after I've been straining my muscles.
As a recap, the TUSHY Classic is the most popular bidet style. You wash with room temp cool water, and it's refreshing and easy and quick to install. The TUSHY Spa is for those who want the option to wash with warm water as well as the cool water room temp. It's luxurious but requires your sink to be near your toilet.
Now you know the differences between the TUSHY Bidet Classic and the TUSHY Bidet Spa, and I hope that this has helped you in making a decision on which one to buy for your bathroom. Well, this is it, so happy washing!